As a teen, I grew up listening to numerous acts from around the world, and one of them was Britain's own girl group, the Spice Girls. When I first heard their song Wannabe, I was hooked on them big time. So now I'm going to be talking about their movie. That's right. But is the Spice Girls movie you probably know of still really bad after 25 years? Or am I going to have to give this film some good with some girl power, some good old fashioned Big D justice? Find out right now as I review Spice World. This is Big D's entertainment rankings and reviews. Girl power for sure. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1997 musical comedy Spice World. Now, I said it was from 1997, but it came to us in the US in 1998 on January 23rd, which henceforth today is the film's 25th anniversary. The film was released by Polygram Film Entertainment in the UK while being released here in the States by Sony's Columbia Pictures. Now, the film was directed by Bob Spears, who before this directed the remake of Disney's That Darn Cat. The film features the titular girl group of the same name, who, of course, you know who they are. Victoria Posh Spice Adams, Melanie Scary Spice Brown, Emma Baby Spice Bunton, Melanie Sporty Spicy, and Jerry Ginger Spice Hollowell, along with Richard E. Grant, Claire Rushbrook, Nyako Mori, Meatloaf, Barry Humphries, and Alan Cumming in supporting roles. And a whole lot of British celebrities making cameo appearances. Anyway, this was really something. Now, in the US, the film became a box office success despite being dissed by critics. But nevertheless, it broke the record for the highest ever weekend debut for Super Bowl weekend, with box office sales of 10 million. Well, anyway, now the film begins when the girls perform their song Too Much, which came off the Spice World album itself on the show Top of the Pops. Now, I've seen clips from it, but from older episodes, though. Anyway, however, they later become dissatisfied with the burdens of fame and fortune. Meanwhile, a sinister newspaper owner, Kevin Maxford, is trying to ruin the girl's reputation for his ratings. McMaxford dispatches photographer Damien to take pictures and tape recordings of them. Less threatening but more annoying is Piers Cuthbertson Smith, who, along with his camera crew, stalks the girls, hoping to use them as subjects for his next project. At the same time, their manager Clifford is fending off two overeager Hollywood writers, Martin Barfield and Graydon, who relentlessly pitch absurd plot ideas for the girls' feature film. Well, I gotta tell you, this is just so crazy once they get ready to prepare for their live concert at Royal Albert Hall, which will be the biggest performance of their music career. Well, they did all sorts of things and what have you. But even at the heart of it, the constant rehearsals, traveling, publicity appearances, and other burdens of celebrity affect those girls on a personal level, preventing them from spending much time with their best friend Nicola, who is due to give birth soon. But well, things just take a turn for the worse and what have you. I just gotta tell you that they just go through all sorts of crazy misadventures and I don't know what have you throughout the film and what have you. But anyway, that's all the story I'm going to give to you. I'm not going to give the whole story away because, well, I really don't want to try and take any advantages of giving you the whole story or anything because it's been years since I last saw this film. Anyway, I had a lot of fun watching Spice World when it first came out. It's actually in a way, it was in a way a guilty pleasure of mine, considering it was released before I before I turned 18 the following day. So anyway, I never got to see it. I did get the video cassette of it and the poster, but unfortunately, I think I lost the poster. So I do apologize for that. But nevertheless, I think it's really cool. Yeah, I love lots of the fun moments and what have you. Girls, dressing up as different versions of themselves and what have you. Well, you'll see when you see the film. Let's see. Let's see. And at the hospital, see, Jerry, Melly, see, and Victoria are seeing this little boy here. Yeah, really funny and what have you. I really liked it. That part and that little boy, kind of wakes up and what have you or something like that. I Another part is Emma here has to explain to a policeman when they are trying to get to their Albert Hall performance and why they were late and what have you. And boy, I always love it when she gives that. Boy, so guster and cute that Emma is. That's why I love Baby Spice. She was one of my favorites. I kind of had a thing for Baby Spice and Ginger Spice because I loved both Emma and Jerry. They were so. You get the point. But I loved all the Spice Girls, but for different reasons, okay? But Emma and Jerry were my favorites overall. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting ahead of myself, getting carried away by my liking of these girls. My bad. So anyway, well, despite being dissed by critics, the film still did well and went on to gross over 100 million worldwide. Now, according to reviews and what have you, Rotten Tomatoes says the lack of cohesive plot will likely lose most viewers, but for fans of the titular group, there's more than enough fun to be had in their wacky, albeit superficial whirlwind of an adventure. Duh, I'm a fan, and I really had a lot of fun of it. Sure, it might be a little, oh, I don't know, cliched and what have you, or something like that. But nevertheless, I still think it was fine. Why have you? Well, anyway, and well, like it did in the UK, it got a PG rating, which, well, some critics and what have you, well, I don't know. They said it was okay. Some of it was a little mild to mix and what have you. So anyway, I think Spice World was a lot of fun. And I got to enjoy for what had to offer. Well, this was done even before Jerry left and went on to pursue a solo career because I do have her solo album, Schizophrenic, which, believe me, that's easily an underrated album in my opinion. I never did get the third Spice Girls album, the one without Jerry, because it just wasn't the same. Oh well. Nevertheless, despite being dissed in my view, Spice World has become a cult classic. The film, while being negatively reviewed during its original release, is remembered fondly by many who were part of its target audience of younger pop fans at the time of its release. Yes. Anyway, some commentators consider this to be a cult classic, describing it as brilliant, even a masterpiece of the parody genre that mocks both celebrity culture and thematic cliches. See what I mean? Yeah, sure, there's a lot, it's cliched and what have you, but anyway, while May giving many winks to popular culture of the time, several reviews have even made positive comparisons between this and the 1984 rockumentary parody film This Is Spinal Tap. I haven't seen all of that film, but I've heard of the film though. Anyway, I really thought it was good. Even so, they want to try to do a sequel. According to Bunton, there were plans to do this, but however, after Jerry left, it didn't happen. But but in 2019, following the announcement of their reunion tour, Simon Fuller confirmed plans to make an animated sequel to it. Well, and it was reported that Paramount Animation had greenlit the project with all five members of the group returning. Where Fuller will be producing along with Karen McCullough and Kiki Smith writing the screenplay, and will feature both previous and original songs, and will feature the group as superheroes. A director has not yet been announced, but let's not jump to any conclusions or something like that yet. But if it really does happen, I hope for the best. We'll get it. But again, let's not jump to any conclusions or get ahead of ourselves. Not yet. So overall, it was fine. It was just a fun film and what have you. It's sure it's a mixed bag and what have you, but and cliched and what have you, but I still had fun with it. Paul Hardcastle did the music, aside, well, the score, which was fine, what have you. Now, for the rest of the cast, we had Richard E. Grant playing Clifford. He was absolutely crazy. Let's see, Claire Rushbrook played the girl's assistant, Deborah. She was good. Sir Roger Moore, yes, you heard me correctly, the second James Bond, well, actually, third James Bond, if you count George Lazenby, played the chief, the head of the girl's record label. Um, Naoko Mori played Nicola, the girl's best friend. She was good. Meat Loaf, who we sadly lost. Well, yeah, who we sadly lost last year, played the girl's bus driver, Dennis. We also have Barry Humphries, Jason Fleming, Richard O'Brien, who of course starred with Meatloaf in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Alan Cumming and George Wendt. Oh, the list goes on with all sorts of things. Can you believe that? I couldn't. But anyway, would I recommend Spice World? If you're still a hardcore Spice Girls fan, then I'd say go for it. But if you're not, then I'd say avoid it. But anyway, I would say maybe this should be just a three-way draw. If you're a hardcore Spice Girls fan, watch it. If or give it a one-time watch or avoid it. So that's all I'm gonna tell you. So anyway, I'd say Spice World is just so crazy, but lots of fun. So, what did you think of Spice World? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you my next TV log on a little something that's also got an anniversary coming up, the A-Team. So thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other fun-filled little musical events and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of another great film that was done in England, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of, well, actually it's a re-review of one of my favorite musicals of all time, Grease, which I did in memoriam to Olivia Newton-John, who we sadly lost last year. Or if you would like a little something else, just go to the bottom left hand corner and see my review for the underrated sequel to Grease 2. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.